Did you know that around 62% of Americans invest in stocks? And if you look at the S&P 500, it's nearly doubled in the last 5 years. So you would think that everybody's getting rich, right? Well, no, unfortunately not. Wall Street has a little nickname for most Americans. They call them capital donors, because 75% of regular people actually lose money investing in stocks, which just ends up making rich people richer. In reality, the wealthiest 10% of Americans own nearly 90% of the entire stock market. So clearly, there's a massive difference between how regular people invest and how rich people invest. For you to actually get rich with stocks, you need to understand this. Alright, so let's start off with how regular people invest in stocks, because in order to understand why the wealthiest 10% of Americans are so successful at investing, you need to get a grasp at how investing looks at every level of wealth. So, like we mentioned, around 75% of retail investors, who are just regular people buying and selling stocks by themselves, actually end up losing money in the long run. This is because they think they can outsmart the market. But as they almost inevitably find out, you can try to pick your stocks, time your trades, and get ahead of trends by trusting random people on Reddit, but picking stocks isn't as easy as it looks. The truth is, most retail investors buy high when everyone's hyped and sell low when the panic finally sets in. That's why Wall Street bros call regular people capital donors. Over time, they basically just end up donating their money to the professionals on the other side of the trade.